All right. William asks, what do you think stands out the most about Reacher, and how do you plan to bring that to the part? I think the thing that stands out most about Reacher is we all know his physicality. He stands apart from humans in the books. He stands apart from humans in the real world if he existed. So that obviously stands out, but the problem is like I've said in other answers, is that can a lot of times be interpreted as kind of a one-dimensional big dumb animal. And I think, well, I know Reacher is not that. He is essentially a detective. I mean, obviously in the MPs he was of an investigatory capacity. But I mean, if you think about even like Batman is a human that happens to do superhero things, but he is a great detective. And that is, I think, what makes Reacher stand out, is he is brain and he is brawn. And what I've experienced in my life is really 9 times out of 10, when the big giant guy comes in the bar, most people don't pick fights with him. And if they do, they're just trying to prove a point. And everybody just assumes the brawn part of it. But what's fun about Reacher is he's a heady, he's a thinker, he's an investigator. He's thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead of the game, in the investigations, in the action, even in the conversations. So I think that's what stands out about him is he is the, dare I say, brawn, but there's brains there, and that is what is most fun to that. And how do I plan to bring that to the part? I will beat this to death, but source material. A shelf off camera. I have all the books. I actively and compassionately ask people for advice, their thoughts, and I try to amalgamize all of the different pieces and ingredients of Jack Reacher to create the best dimensional character I can, and bringing my life experience into the part, as far as I, as a 6.5 foot tall guy, 240 to 260 pound guy, 9.9 times out of 10 am assumed to be just a big dumb hulking animal. That's my personal life experience. However, without getting into my CV, I have an extreme amount of medical and academic experience and training and knowledge, from memorizing pharmacology drugs to anesthesia medical practices. Those are they're book smart sides of my existence. And I know personally in my life, with my friends, my family, my jobs, I bring that duality to who I am as a person. And so trying to convey that on a one-dimensional medium like film is going to be fun and hard. But that's how I plan to do it, is using my life experience, that duality, and remembering, trying to mesh that duality into the fictional character.